Miss Lincoln, is that correct?
Yes.
John, pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Please, sit. So, Miss Lincoln, here at Cartoonity, we are always looking to find the next Picasso and represent them. It's a very competitive area, but if we all do our jobs correctly, it's worth it. I'm the head leader, which means that I'm the one who goes on the meetings, trying to find possible clients, and if we close the deal, we are the ones who find jobs for those clients and take care of their finances. Now, Miss Amber, who is my assistant, is currently at maternity leave, and that's the reason I have this job offering, as you may imagine. This will be a temporary thing, and if you are to be selected...
What's the assistant role?
As my assistant, you'd be in charge of gathering potential clients, research their background, and present it to me.
So, I would find the gold, and you would get the credit.
I'm sorry?
How many weeks?
Excuse me?
How many weeks is she pregnant?
5 months, I believe.
So, 20 weeks? That's early for her to quit her job.
No, she didn't quit. She just had a high-risk pregnancy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, yes, it's a misfortune, but that's what allows you to be here. Oh, as I was saying, Amber will be off for approximately a year, and I will need someone to cover for her.
So, after a year, she'll be coming back?
Well, yes.
And what happens to the person you're hiring right now?
Well, it depends.
Depends on what?
If she's good, we will maintain her at the agency. However, this is supposed to be a temporary contract.
Do you love her?
What? Excuse me?
Amber.
No.
What?
No, she's my assistant.
So what?
So I don't fraternize with my employees?
I see.
Miss Lincoln, this is very unusual. You are here for a job interview, yet you are the one who's firing questions. Rather personal ones. So, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? Okay. So, your name, Lincoln. Is that correct?
That's not my real name.
Pardon?
Yeah. You guys don't check anything when you're doing interviews.
I mean, I would never assume that someone would put a fake name for an interview.
Why?
Because normal people wouldn't just...
Normal people.
Miss Lincoln, you're making me feel a bit uncomfortable here. Are you even here for the job interview?
John, is it okay if I call you John?
Well, I suppose, yes.
John, when you woke up this morning, how did you picture your day?
Sorry, Miss Lincoln, but that's none of your concern.
Come on, John. I imagine you to be less of, a wuss. After all, a man who has accomplished so much as yourself.
I don't know what to tell you.
To be fair, John, I'm kind of disappointed. Seeing the man that little John is today and being familiar with all the choices that were part of that transformation and realizing that this man is actually so insecure.
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Just answer the question, John.
I don't know. I woke up. I thought I would find a replacement for my assistant. I thought I would have a great day in the office and afterwards go back to my family. That's it. A normal day.
So, nothing extraordinary?
No, not at all.
Do you want to know how I imagined your day?
Why not?
You opened your eyes. You saw your beautiful wife laying right next to you and you thought that bitch doesn't appreciate you. So you start fantasizing about killing her with your bare hands. The thought of it made you horny, so you went to the bathroom to jerk off. Like the pervs.
What in the...
Then you came to your office. You passed by the secretary and you didn't even greet her. The one who asked me her son's birthday because you couldn't be asked to give her the day off. After this meeting, you'll be having another meeting with Miss Mayer, the client you've been banging while your wife is at home with your kids waiting for you. When you get home, you will take a look at your bank account and you'll be thrilled to see all the millions in it, without even having in consideration the clients from whom you've stolen them from. You will then take a look at the mirror and you'll think of the empire that you've built with your hands. And you will pray to the God you're seeing in the mirror.
I'm sorry, Miss Lincoln, but you must have me confused with somebody else. Now, if you don't mind, I said leave.
Oh, John, as you can see, there is nothing normal about your day. Although, there was one tiny detail that you didn't realize. You would never imagine that I would knock at your door.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I believe you're being delusional. Or perhaps knocking at the wrong door.
Isn't this you and Miss Mayer? Yeah, I thought so.
Who the fuck are you and what the fuck is this?
Tom.
Who are you? Are you one of those whores from the mitigate?
Oh, I am familiar with that little club of yours, where you sell 16 years old to your nasty old friends. You disgusting coward.
Tell me right now who you are! Right now!
Tell me, John, do you feel like a man? A real man?
What a real man. Now, will you tell me who you are?
So, where's the real man? I'm only seeing a piece of shit!
Shut up, you bitch! I'm gonna kill you!
Do it, please. Killing is the only thing I'm missing. You can't even kill your wife, you coward!
Is that correct?
Yes.
John.
Come. You should have killed me, John.
Who are you?
It's not about who I am, but what I am going to do. I'm going to make your life a living hell. I'm going to take everything that you want and give you a lesson.
What is this? Some kind of revenge? Are you some kind of a bitch I blew out?
Stop being so self-centered. Get off of that pedestal. I'm going to make you realize that you're not even half the man you think you are. You're nothing but a big, fat turd.
Let me guess. You're one of those feminists who are so against men because deep down they want to become one.
Yes, John. Because I am really jealous of the man you are and you're 2-inch thick.
Fuck off.
Ooh, touched the nerve there, huh? No, John. You see, ever since I was a little girl, my mother always taught me to distinguish the right from the wrong, the good and the evil. But as I grew older, I realized that some people would often cover their evil side with angelic masks. They would get away with anything because their smile was too pure to be truth. They would get away with stealing, dealing, raping. And when they were caught, they would always find a way to deny it and get to avoid the consequences because the others will always believe in them and therefore discredit the real victims. And that made me angry because that's not right. And so I realized that if I wanted to beat them, I would have to play to win. I had to outsmart them.
So basically you're blackmailing me because you got raped. That's it.
It's not because of that. People like you think that you can do anything that you want. I'm going to show you that you can't, since no one else does it. I've always heard that the best defense is the attack. And I am not going to sit around and wait for another scumbag like you to hurt me again. No. I will destroy you all before you even get a chance to know me. When I'm done with you, you will regret every single decision you have ever made. Trust me, you're not the first, and you sure as hell won't be the last one.
You're being delusional if you think that I won't find who you are and destroy you first.
Go ahead, try it. Others have tried before, and believe me, they were way more powerful than you.
More powerful than me.
Do you know what your problem is? This God complex that you have. You think that everyone owns you something, that you're better than anyone. In fact, that's exactly how I found you. A couple of months ago, I had the misfortune to dine in the same place as you. I saw you walking in. You were smiling at everybody, talking loudly, making sure that your presence was being noticed. Even the chef get out of the kitchen to greet you. Everything was going well until one waiter spilled some water on you by accident. You became a ruthless monster. You called him every possible name. You didn't even care if it was his first day or perhaps if he was having a long shift. You just cared about yourself like you always do. I kept thinking, what kind of monster would treat another human being like that over spilled water? For that reason, in that night, you became my next target.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, John, but there's a very important call for you on line 1.
That's alright, I was just leaving. I'm really excited to start working with you, John.